Ah, tea time.
Welcome everybody! Souldin of the Grin Brothers here, and it's time for a tea time. Potentially my very last tea time. I guess before I get on to sort of like reacting to it, my hopes and thoughts sort of thing. Well, I've already got the preview here, and it's looking like a lot of the leaks are real. In which case, a little bit pessimistic because my hopes are that it's like nothing like any of the leaks sort of thing. I want the Nintendo Switch successor to be so different, not simply named Switch 2, for instance. You know, that's such a boring choice of name. I want it to actually give me motivation to get me a Switch successor. You know, what's the new innovation sort of thing? I want to be surprised about what it can do because, like, again, the Wii was a huge shift and I absolutely love the Nintendo Wii. The Wii U, I adore. It didn't succeed too well, unfortunately, and the 3DS, people say, oh, but the 3DS is just a stronger version of the DS, except the 3DS added gyro, it added 3D, it added Street Pass, Spot Pass. You know, there's a lot of innovations that they kind of overlook, but for instance, Street Pass and Spot Pass were in a ton of games, and they were a fantastic feature, and I love gyro control. I'm hoping that, like, a lot of the leaks aren't real, that there's surprises to be, that it's not simply, here's a stronger Switch. People have been saying about the C as like a Connect button to have some sort of like phone integration. Obviously, as someone who doesn't own a phone, that'd do me no good. But those are kind of like my thoughts going in. I'm hoping that it surprises me with a better name, with a better look. The one sort of like thing that's kind of like I've seen pop up is like the patent for the shoulder wheel R and L buttons. I'd love that to be true. I think that's got a lot of potential. But in any case, let's react to this short Nintendo Switch 2 first look trailer. Always like the bit of colour they added with the red and blue. Honestly, I think all Nintendo consoles should have a little bit of streak of red to it. All that is slightly bigger. I wish it was slightly thicker. I really don't like all the the pure black console sort of thing. I wish my consoles had a bit more colour to it. Or if they're going to go for a sort of like a shade rather than a colour, go with grey. It's the best shade. Like, I like the Nintendo Wii, but I don't care that it's like a pure white thing. That lime green Nintendo Wii they showed off back in the day, that I loved. I do like the little bit of colour around the control sticks. Oh, that's the... Oh, okay. That is the one innovation I was hearing about, them being able to be used like a mouse sort of thing. Doesn't seem to have much anything that I would use, because again, you know, I don't play on PC, so... Oh, okay, so just Switch 2. Okay, that's a choice of... Oh yeah, it's got backwards compatibility, so no worries there. Unless they release Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, here's just Mario Kart 8 again. Welcome everyone now to the Switch 2 Direct proper version reaction thingamajig. You know, the proper showcase, not the teaser that was clearly the previous one. This one will be the full-on one. Clicked on the record button a little bit early just so I can talk about my tea first. Today's tea I'm going to have with me is Paladin Tea. It's a white tea. Brew time is 3 to 5 minutes. And the brand is Honey Badger Games. A smooth aromatic white tea with light vanilla and grenadine purity. Up on screen, my hoped for game announcements regarding the Switch 2 Direct. I'm not sure I'm getting a Switch 2 on launch day, but if I can say 3 of the following games, there's a few others I couldn't list because of room, then you know what, this I would probably be trying to get myself a Switch 2 day one sort of thing. Otherwise, I'm just hoping whatever's shown really excites me because with how the other companies are doing, I'm pretty much just sticking with Nintendo and Blaze with their Evercade as my gaming systems from here on. So I'm really hoping this impresses me. Feel free to tell your expectations and hopes down in the comments below and tell me what you think. Also, please consider liking, commenting and subscribing. You know, provided you enjoy this reaction of mine. Okay, Peggy 18, so age warning Nanka artwork up on screen here. Quite surprising that... Yeah, it's funny, the Evercade presentation I watched the other day was 16 for it. This is an 18. Oh! New style they're going with for the direct presentation. Hint is this could be a hint to the that block digger mining game with the big-nosed cavemen that people have been saying is a thing based off the playtest. Or maybe the Switch 2, you can just like throw it on the ground, it breaks up into 1,000 little blocks. Oh, Mary, I was about to say, oh, Western, oh, are they starting off this presentation with a new Dylan's Roller Coaster game? Because that would be amazing! Gosh, the courses are looking massive. Hey, there's Nabbit. Was he already in the game or not? I think it was like a case of a character I'm surprised wasn't in the game, because like, well, or was that just Mario Pie? Because I know, like, Mario Pie hasn't had Nabbit for some strange reason. Hey, King Boo, awesome. Oh, that's real neat. Grind rails. And hey, Shy Guy! Hey, the Moo Cow! That was an unexpected choice for sure. Interesting choice. Oh, okay. Creature of the very... Okay, I know some Princess Hina's going to enjoy that Peach scene there. I mean, wow, just Princess Peach with Peaches out front. Aha. Quite a surprise. Oh, Mario Kart World. Okay, yeah, really emphasizing just how big they've made the courses here. They are massive. Kind of interesting that they proceeded to show off the Switch 2 first and foremost with a game rather than showing the system itself, you know, in this proper reaction, you know, presentation for it. Really interesting what you have to say, because so far the Switch 2 so far seems like just a bigger, stronger Switch 1. I'm looking forward to seeing what new is about the Switch 2. My problem with Mario Kart Wii was that the tracks were too big. So the fact that the tracks look significantly bigger here already doesn't really endear me to it, admittedly. Ooh! Weather condition changes. That I really like. I do really love when weather conditions affect games, and there's not a consistency. You know, there's this game that I think Pixel Tales covered sort of thing. It's like this race in like this giant desert, wherein you the aim isn't a consistent thing. It's just to get to the certain checkpoints, but it's like this big, and you have to a huge emphasis is like actually navigating where to go. Ooh, this I do like. It reminds me of like I think Cruising USA on the N64 did a similar thing, where the end point is of each track is the starting point of the next track, and that's really cool. I figured it was going to be a Switch 2 launch title.
This title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart.
Oh, I was about to say 17th of April. No. Also, wow, they are really emphasizing certain aspects of Peach here. You know, emphasis on ass.
Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
The big thing you got is a chat button. That's strange.
You'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Like, I thought maybe, you know, having the Switch Joy-Cons have a mic in them. I mean, I guess maybe they do have a mic in them now. Because then you could have
Your voice is recognized by a microphone.
they could bring back some of the microphone-controlled games. You know, like Hey You Pikachu, Odama, Mario Party 6 sort of thing. You know, so yeah, there's some cool potential in being able to reuse the microphone in video games again like that. I'm trying to think of a way to make this work in a... Yeah, again, there's some use sort of like microphone in a video game sort of thing, but I don't know. Chat thing just seems like it's trying to get you back to some of the worst elements of gaming we've experienced sort of thing, you know? Like, I think it was pretty novel with Splatoon, for instance, how they managed to do it without voice chat.
Even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard, right?
Hey, nice shout out to Balloon Fight! Woo! Oh, are you going to suddenly announce a new Balloon Fight game? That would be really appreciated. Balloon Fight was on my list of games that would convince me.
So cute. You can adjust the size of your game screen.
Hey, also, shout out for when our Pikmin 3 playthrough comes out in July. You know, just mentioning it here and now. I mean, there's a reason why my reaction image is there, which is probably going to be the last time you're seeing him, because this is my final tea time. There's a reason why the reaction images are done by Love to Eat Egg, drawn by, and Fairy Bunny. Hey, Nintendo Switch Sports! Woo! I will say I like the design of the Nintendo Switch 2 camera. You know, got a certain charm to it, you know? Oh, that's a cool feature, kind of like the Dreamcast sort of thing, with its VMU cards. Okay, that's quite a FPS jump. Anyway, I'm going to try out this Paladin Tea now. You can smell the vanilla so strong with this. Ah. It's surprisingly bitter with the initial taste here, but then that vanilla quickly overshadows it sort of thing. Oh, no, the bitterness is returning. A bit of a bounce back between the two, honestly. It's a very gentle tea, and the flavour actually starts to go underneath the bottom of my tongue, you know, towards the tip sort of thing. It's kind of encircling it. A very, very soft tea, you know. It's got that it's got a bit of flavour, but it's not really a kick, as it were. It's like it gently arrives on the tongue, gets quickly overused by the vanilla, and then goes back to being a little bit bitter again, but kind of mixing together. Real nice. I'm not sure how this mouse control is going to really... I'm a little unsure about how it's going to enhance experiences, I've got to be honest, but... You know, it's at least it's a nice little innovative idea. Anyway, yeah, the Paladin Tea is very nice. Yeah, the flavours start to blend together as it goes along together. Real nice. I do think they should have gone with a different colour though, because like that's going to just be confused with a. Oh, and they've got the same sort of like system menu sort of thing. That's not great.
Has a built-in fan that keeps your console cool.
Now that is very much appreciated. Because, yeah, the Switch is like an oven with some games. Plucky Squire, as I've tried to play, you know, it's just been... Feels like it's going to set on fire any second. I mean, I've got to be honest, it does just kind of look like a simply an improved Nintendo Switch, I've got to be honest. Like, the mouse is like the one... I mean, I guess there's a chat feature, but like, really, it's only the mouse that's really, feels like something different. I mean, maybe the chat again with the microphone has the potential to be used, you know, bringing back a lot of the older games and new ideas to use with mic integration sort of thing, but well, the way they've done the style, it doesn't quite have the appeal of, say, like the Wii U with the Pikmin sort of thing. The magnets worry me, I gotta be honest. You know, as in, you know, not just like coming off sort of thing, but also just magnets plus consoles don't tend to, you know, electronics aren't usually a good thing, so that's obviously a little bit worrying. But the closest I've heard is like using stuff like another code sort of thing. But no, a part of me just thinks it'd be easier just using the motion controls sort of thing, you know? Like, the Wii, weirdly enough, the Switch's motion controls don't feel nearly as good as the Wii's motion controls. Now, maybe I'm a little biased. The Nintendo Wii is my favourite video game console of all time sort of thing, but, oh, sorry, did I say paid? I thought that was supposed to be a free one. Oh, going with a red colour. That's real cool. Oh, that seems a bit strange. Again, I still wish they went with the Wii U thing of having the control stick up on the top sort of thing. The Wii, that always felt so much better. GLGR is a nice idea. I mean, the Xbox, I think the Xbox Elite controller does that. I'm betting September. Oh, that is a surprise. Oh, darn, I guess I was wrong. A lot of people were saying summer and I wasn't believing them. I should hope the Nintendo Switch 2 can play Nintendo Switch 2 games. Just an idea, it might be handy. Ah, darn it, people were right saying about this sort of thing. I wasn't going to believe it was because it seems so utterly pointless, but... Or again, like... Twilight Princess HD. Twilight Princess could play on the Wii U standard. You didn't need a Twilight Princess HD.
Audio recognition.
Yeah, so yeah, the it can be used as a mic. So okay, I'm feeling a bit more inclined to this chat button now. After all, this means that after all, this means now that again stuff like say Odama, the Hey Pikachu, Mario Party 6 or thing could actually make a reappearance or thing. And heck, a new Odama 2, that'd be really cool. But why can't you just use your Joy-Con's motion controls for that? That's why I'm wondering. What is the mouse control giving over motion control? I mean, I do like myself a rail shot. It's like, you killed Star Fox for this! Oh, poor Star Fox! But yeah, not really keen on the mouse control sort of thing. I mean, if I was going to be into mouse controls, I'd be a PC gamer, which I am definitely not, so, you know. Oh, by purchasing. Okay, if you were saying that for free, I'd say you made a good deal. But the purchasing thing, that's the same thing Sony was doing, and it was an awful idea, and I feel ashamed that people who fell for doing that. Oh, an additional story. Well, I mean, it's exclusive to it, then I'm no interest, you know? I love me some Kirby sort of thing, but nah, yeah, it's not doing anything for me. Like, one, you already replay through the game, that Kirby game, in the game itself for the Soul mode sort of thing. So, replaying of it as the same basis? No thanks. And darn, I was wrong about that prediction. Because I thought, no way would Nintendo do this cheap-ass thing of doing, like, these little Switch 2 upgrades thing. Certainly not as some sort of, like, paid sort of feature sort of thing. I mean, I criticise Sony doing that. I'm going to keep my criticism for Nintendo doing that. You know? Although this feels very different. This seems like a DJ game. Oh? Wheelchair Paralympics Racing? That actually is a pretty cool looking usage of this sort of thing. Not quite sure why I couldn't just do this with motion controls. I'm not sure what the mouse functionality is doing differently. Because you could do a arms in and out with motion controls. Hey, it's Metro Prime Federation Force has made a return, just with less shooting. I certainly think this is a neat idea. Like if I was to get, you know, I wouldn't say it's a 1 point in required swip. I'd say it's a half point sort of thing. You know, that is an inventive use of the mouse controls. Again, something that feels again, could be using motor controls, but you know, it's actually real cool. As a lot of people were predicting, they were going to show off Elden Ring running on the Nintendo Switch 2. So yeah, everyone's predicting that. It's like they're a replacement for like showing, oh, you can go Skyrim on the go, now you can do Elden Ring on the go. I'm going to guessing Monster Hunter Wilds. Oh no, Street Fighter 6. Okay. I mean, that could have also been a good prediction sort of thing. I mean, it runs on the PS4, so which I was surprised. Like, I never thought it released on PS4, but it runs on the PS4, so I was expecting it to be popping up on the Nintendo Switch 2. By the way, oh, that's really cool. Amiibo! Woo! By the way, I do have a Street Fighter 6 video, so on the start of the demo of it, so hey, consider checking that out.
Arsenal boot sequence. Safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels.
Daemon X Machina 2? Maybe Daemon X Machina 2? Because I heard Daemon X Machina 2 got announced ages ago, and it was a big game they promoted on the Switch back in the day, the original one. Braham quite enjoyed it. Very anime, very mecha. And yet the voicing there reminds me of Astral Chain. Yeah, I predicted it, Daemon X Machina 2! I mean, Titanic. So. Yeah, you can pet the pet. Oh, Bravely Default? Holy heck, wasn't expecting that! Okay. Little disappointing that it's just okay. Yeah, okay, that dropped me down pretty quick. Yeah. Okay, I mean it's cool, but I thought you were doing like all new models, like, you know, full-size character models sort of thing, like at the start there. My gosh, Square Enix continues to disappoint me. You know? Okay, they'll probably tempt me with a Final Fantasy IX remake, but they almost had me there for a second. But no, it's, feels a bit of a lackluster doing that. Koei Tecmo. Oh, a new Warriors game? AAA game studio? Oh, it's just a...
Who descended from the heavens.
Just a Zelda one. Okay. I mean, and it's also Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom related from the looks of it. So, no, yeah, not for me. Shame that. I mean, Koei Tecmo, you could have revealed a new Dead or Alive. That would have been nice. Hyrule Warriors 1 was this great love letter to the series as a whole, and these last two Hyrule Warriors games have just been, hey, let's just focus on Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Our open world Zelda, woo-woo. Yeah, as you can probably tell, I'm not exactly so far impressed with this Nintendo Switch 2 presentation. Bit shame for this to be my final tea time, when, yeah, nothing's really gripping me. The Dragon Drive... Times Drive, I'll put the proper name in. That was pretty cool. And, you know, the chat feature has potential, not as like a chat, but people have been speculating Gamecube games. Don't think you're going to be... Yep, Gamecube games. Cool, but you still have to, you know, pay for it, which is a real shame. I mean, I can at least understand with the expansion pack. I would rather have a virtual console, you know?
Exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Like, I don't own any of these, you know?
Originally released
but hey,
in 2002. Here are the titles that will be available.
I will say, if you've got Odama suddenly there, I will applaud you. For all those people who kept asking for a Wind Waker on the Switch, there you go. Okay, that is a pretty cool thing. Being able to play Soul Calibur 2 with Link in it, yeah, pretty neat.
Fighter comes equipped with a different weapon. And Link.
And I have like so many Soul Calibur channels I follow to be able to recommend here. So keep an eye on that eye thing.
Experience a world of white knuckle racing.
Oh, and F-Zero for people.
Customize them to your liking.
Oh, look, okay, customizing controls. Okay, that's a huge feature there. Oh, I have been. Oh, that's so good. Hey, and Pokemon Coliseum, awesome. Hey, they remember Chibi-Robo exists. But yeah, there are so many games I've played where it's like, oh, I wish I could customize the controls in this. It should really be an option in just about every game, really. Oh, Mum's interested in this. Not quite sure it is the game for Mum sort of thing, but you know, it's don't think she's aware of this aspect of Civilization, but you know, it's still something to keep in mind. And yeah, this is the type of game where the mouse controls feels right at home with. And, you know, makes a lot of sense that they have it as a feature. So, yeah. Nice to see this. Okay, that's pretty funny. Okay, what on earth is this? Intriguing. Online crafting, I don't know, not quite for me, but, you know, I'm appreciating the style. This from the Overcooked developers. I know, looking very similar. This Enter the Gungeon? I think, Refaham.
And Enter the Gungeon 2.
Oh, a sequel to it. It's funny, it's art styles reminding me of like Echoes of Wisdom sort of thing.
In the future.
Funny how that goes. Seems to be a common route for all these top-down pixel games to, you know, follow the footsteps Zelda started with the Link's Awakening DX sort of thing. Unless you're about to announce the Final Fantasy 9 thing. Nah, okay. Pass. Okay, well, Agnes was there. Hey, kunitsugami, is this going to get physical? Because that would be appreciated if it got physical. Because the only reason I didn't get the game was they didn't have physical. Hey, Wild Hearts? Holy heck! I did not expect that to be still living. Rafi will be happy about that. Okay, Puyo Boy Tetris 2S, that's, Is S why they're going to be naming these sort of things? That's a strange choice. Oh, look, very, Little Nightmares, Reanimal here. And yet, I don't really think anything does super interest me. Kunitsugami, kind of cool. The Drag Times Race, interesting, what I've seen, but, nothing to really hook me. Eternal Darkness 2, maybe? Some all-new game? Not... Oh, some From Software thing? So it's going to be a Souls-like. Nowadays they kind of make only that and the occasional mecha game before, but please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing if you've been enjoying this. I will admit, I have not exactly been excited in this presentation, unfortunately. There hasn't been much to really interest me, and the new features of the Switch 2, I mean, the chat feature has improved on me simply because of how you can use it not as a chat, but as the inbuilt microphone sort of thing. And I must admit, they do have a unique usage of the mouse through that one basketball Paralympics basketball style game. This feels a very non-Nintendo Direct, I gotta be honest, sort of thing. Like, the most things Nintendo has shown off are just simple remaster sort of thing, very half-hearted. Like, the concept with, like, the situation of having a Switch 2 is you have to think what reason you have to get it over just owning an original Switch sort of thing. And so far there is nothing really to justify owning the Switch 2 over the original Switch if you haven't already got access to any other console sort of thing. You know, it's the Wii U situation all over again. It's like, yeah, but you can play all these games on if you had an Xbox Series, a PC, or a PS5 already, you know? What you need is new, unique ways to play the games, unique sort of aspects to it, and Nintendo's not even doing the work, because all they got are like, hey, you can play the same games you were playing before, but a little bit extra to it, you know? It's funny, because we already have... Oh, new Starfy game, that'd be amazing. New Starfy game. No, new Kirby game, I'm happy with Kirby. Kirby Air Ride 2. I was kind of hoping HAL Laboratories would be taking a break from Kirby, mainly because I'm wanting a Dylan's Rolling Western game, but yeah, Kirby Air Ride 2, though! Okay, Rafi's going to go over the moon for that. Yeah! Wow, that looks amazing! Yeah, okay, hilariously choose this crown things off on. Yeah, all these other mature games, they're nothing compared to Kirby Air Ride. There we go, thank you. It took a long time for that title drop to happen. Oh, Sakurai going to be directing it. Huh. So that's so Sakurai is doing a non-Smash Bros. Thing, which could potentially mean Super Smash Bros. Will be getting a new director sort of thing. But yeah, really nice to see that Sakurai's not just going into Smash Bros. Let him be do great stuff. As much as I disagree with Sakurai and all of the decisions, and does he go? You know, I'm glad that he's finally doing something different. Okay, another last trailer. Okay, it would have been funny if you just ended off on Kirby. New 3D Mario? Because I don't think this is going to be that caveman game sort of thing. I'm surprised I haven't seen the caveman game. It felt like that was going to be their big sort of like, here's our new showing off the features of the Switch 2 sort of game. But, no. Oh, no, it is the caveman game. Oh, no, it's Donkey Kong? No, a new 3D Donkey Kong game. It's got a lot of, things to try to make up for, given the bad reputation of Donkey Kong 64. Okay, the destruction aspects of DK, nicely done. It's like more like a Hulk game, if anything. But it's looking very open, so I'm not quite sure it's for me. You know, it's not Donkey Kong Country, I can say that. It's looking fairly cool, though. I guess it depends on how linear it is compared to how open it is. After all, I'm not a fan of 3D Mario outside of, like, 3D World and such. Oh, hey! That's a little cool little nod. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Okay, that's also pretty darn cool. Ooh, but who's making it? That's got me really curious. Who's making it? They are doing a nice job showing his sheer strength, though. I mean, they've kept him in the promotion for like the Nintendo Today with the news of DK sort of franchise sort of thing. So yeah, makes sense. And they had the whole theme park sort of thing with him and attraction sort of thing. So yeah, makes a lot of sense. Some pretty cool things thrown at the end, but I don't think there's anything to make me go, I want a Nintendo Switch 2 day one. Okay, so there were some positives by the end of this sort of thing, but not enough to really convince me in any way, I don't think, you know? Little bits, you know, but they're like small sort of additions, sort of small pluses to sort of thing. But in any case, that was my reaction to the Nintendo Switch 2 presentation. That is my final tea time. So I hope you've enjoyed these react things as I finally draw a close to the Tea Time series. Feel free to check out the other series that I have from Souldin Starts, Souldin Specials, the Rafam Presents, which of course done by Rafam, the Grin Brothers Let's Plays that we do in every summer, and of course the Wii Wonders, which is slowly becoming more and more my personal focus sort of thing, you know, Souldin here of the Grin Brothers. Any case, hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed my thoughts on this direct. Hope you enjoyed my thoughts on the tea. Please feel free to share your thoughts on this direct down in the comment section below. I'd always love to see you comment. And if you like this video, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. In any case, I've got a lot of editing to do, so cheerio!